Did you know that 78% of consumers prefer hearing from businesses via email over social media? But here's the catch, those emails need to do more than just land in someone's inbox. Think about the last time you made a purchase. Did it happen immediately? Or did you need a little nudge? That's the power of a well crafted email sequence. Whether your leads come from inquiries, your email list, ads, or referrals, the secret to turning them into loyal customers is consistent, value driven communication. Today, I'm going to talk about how to create an email sequence that just doesn't sell, but nurtures, engages, and builds long term trust. Welcome to my channel. I'm Kristina Stubblefield, and every week we help you elevate your marketing, boost your visibility, and grow your business. Today, we're diving into one of the most impactful yet underutilized tools in your marketing toolbox, the email sequence. A great email sequence doesn't just promote your business, it builds trust, educates your audience, and gently nudges them towards taking action. In this episode, I'm going to cover the key stages every email sequence should include, tips for writing emails that connect and convert, and common mistakes that can derail your efforts. Plus, I've created a free resource for you, the Email Sequence Builder. It's a PDF to help you craft a sequence that drives real results. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get started. Let's start with why email sequences are so powerful. First, leads don't just usually convert on the first interaction. People need to get time to know your business, understand your value, and feel confident enough to make a purchase. This is where a well-structured email sequence comes in. It keeps your business top of mind, builds trust, and slowly guides them towards a decision. Your leads can come from places like an inquiry through your website. Maybe you have a lead magnet that potential clients can download on your website or from an ad. Maybe you're getting referrals from happy customers, or you even already have an existing email list of subscribers. No matter where they're coming from, you can't just stop at the first email. And I've seen this time and time again. Consistent follow-up is key to nurturing those leads. And here's the good news. Automation makes this so much easier. Once you set up your email sequence, it works for you 24/7, delivering personalized messages without you lifting a finger. It's like having a virtual assistant working behind the scenes. Now, let's break down the key stages of an effective email sequence. Think of it as a journey. You're guiding your leads through this journey, one email at a time. The welcome email, day one. This is the handshake that starts your relationship. Your goal is to introduce yourself, set expectations, and deliver immediate value. I'll give you an example. Thanks for joining us. Here's what you can expect, and a free guide to get started. And this is just the beginning. Okay, the next one, the education email. This is potentially sent day 2 to 4. It's time to show your expertise, address your audience pain points, share solutions, and offer tips to build authority. Want an example? Here we go. Struggling with blank, a problem. Here's how we can help. It's that simple. Tapping in to your audience's pain points. Okay, moving on. Days 5 to 7, you want to focus in on the social proof email. People trust recommendations. Use this email to share testimonials or case studies, or maybe you have success stories that demonstrate the value of your product or service. Want an example? Here we go. Here's how Jane Doe used our services to achieve blank. In my case, I would use this example. Here's how Jane Doe used our digital marketing services to achieve better online presence. And that's just a quick example. Okay, the next one, the call to action email. Now, these normally would go out somewhere around day 8 to 10, depending on your strategy. This is where you make a clear, specific offer and create urgency. I know you want an example, so here it comes. Don't miss out. Claim your, maybe an offer or discount, before blank and put a date in. There has been clear, specific, and we've created urgency. Next up, the follow-up email. Pay close attention because this right here is often overlooked. Some leads need more time, and you can use follow-up emails to re-engage them with fresh content, additional value, or exclusive offers. And I know you're thinking, okay, give me an example. Here we go. We've noticed you haven't checked out a resource. Here's why it's worth your time. So in that example, let me give it to you in how I would use it. We noticed that you have not downloaded our email sequence how-to guide. Here's why it's worth your time. It's just a way to re-engage with leads, adding additional value, and for some, maybe an exclusive offer. Each of these stages builds trust and momentum, helping your leads move closer to taking action. Now that I've outlined the stages, let's talk about how to make your emails as engaging as possible. Personalization, it matters. Use the recipient's name and tailor the content to their interest. For example, your subject line could include their name. Sarah, here's a quick tip to boost your online presence. Now, that's an example like I would use for my business, but think about it for you. The person's name, here's a quick tip to boost, and then insert their goal. Now, I want to remind you, think of every email as an opportunity to educate, inspire, or solve a problem. And avoid being too salesy. When you start down the path of educating, inspiring, and then solving your target audience's problem, you become an authority in your industry. Now, remember, people sometimes skim emails, so I encourage you to keep it concise. You want to keep that copy as concise as possible. Use bullet points and a single clear call to action in each email. And that was not plural. Call to action, one action. Now, you can also do A/B testing with your subject lines or your calls to action. And I would encourage you to make small tweaks with your calls to action or your subject lines and see if it makes a difference. You want to make sure your tone aligns with your brand to build familiarity and trust over time. Now, let's make sure you're not falling into some common email pitfalls. The first one, no clear call to action. Every email should have one clear call to action you want the reader to take. Whether it's wanting them to go off to a link to read something in more detail, or is it downloading a resource, or is it booking a call, such as a discovery call or scheduling an appointment. The next one, sending too many emails too soon. Don't overwhelm your audience. Spread out your sequence to keep them engaged. And it really depends on your industry and your target audience and your strategy on how you space out your emails for your sequence. Another one, overloading with information. I've been guilty of this in the past, and I've seen it happen a lot. You want to avoid cramming so much into one email. Use your sequence to gradually build up the story. Again, think of it as a journey. Now, I have to mention, neglecting mobile optimization. Nowadays, a lot of people are utilizing their mobile devices. So, a lot of times they check their email on their phones, and you want to make sure your emails look great on mobile devices. Take the time to check because it can look great on desktop. But what if the links or the link runs into the text or the text overlaps the picture or the video doesn't play on mobile? You need to know how your email looks on mobile devices and adjust accordingly. Now, one of the other things that I want to mention to you is don't forget to segment your list. I see people trying to play catch up. Whether you're just starting out in business or you've been in business for years, you want to tailor your emails to your different audiences. Not all leads have the same needs or interest. So making sure that you take time to put your contact list in segmented list. It makes things so much easier as you continue to grow your business. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk about email marketing tools. You all know that I love software and tools. The right software can make creating, sending, and tracking your email sequences so much easier. Over the years, I've used and trusted Constant Contact. In fact, I've been a partner with them for over 15 years. It's a great platform for small business owners who want user-friendly features with powerful capabilities. But I will share with you, there are other good options out there too, depending on your specific needs. Some of the popular tools include MailChimp, which is great for beginners and businesses looking for a free plan to get started. Also, ActiveCampaign, which is ideal for more advanced automation and CRM integration. There's also ConvertKit. It's perfect for creators, bloggers, and small businesses focused on content marketing. Another software option is Aweber, a reliable choice for small businesses with robust features for email and automation. Now, each of these platforms has its own strengths, so it's important to choose one that aligns with your goals and budget. If you would like a full list of tools and softwares I use and recommend, just visit my website, KristinaStubblefield.com. You'll find everything you need to simplify your marketing efforts. Now, before you go, here's your next step. Take a look at your current email strategy. Do you have a sequence in place to nurture your leads? If not, start with a simple 3 to 5 email sequence that welcomes, educates, and inspires action. Now, don't forget to grab my free email sequence builder PDF. It is a step-by-step guide to help you create sequences that convert. Email marketing isn't about bombarding your audience. It's about building relationships that last. So thank you so much for listening. Join me next week when we explore how to turn leads into loyal, repeat customers with post-purchase strategies. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Join me next week when we explore how to turn leads into loyal, repeat customers. And we're going to talk about different strategies. Until then, keep it simple, keep it strategic, and keep growing your business.